Why don't we take a second to debut a brand new segment of the show? We're calling it Jerky of the Week, brought to you in part by Gourmet Meat USA. Their brand new brisket jerky has been a cut above the rest since 2022. Whether we're talking about the maple bacon jerky, the cashew brittle, the Cinnabon popcorn, or the original beef jerky, it is outstanding. I just about polished off an entire pack before we started recording the show here. And it's an ultimate road trip snack, American-made, made in the heart of Pennsylvania by our boy Melvin. And they are sponsoring our new Jerky of the Week. It's going to be a highlight of the week that we're going to debut every single week. I don't know about you, Dave. I got the absolute flubber by Charlie Lindgren thrown into his own net in Tampa Bay the other night. What do you got?
Oh, man, I'll be honest with you. My wife gets nervous every time she sees, and she is a adjacent hockey fan, but when she sees a goaltender starting to handle the puck, she always goes, "Oh no, oh no, oh no," because she knows the worst that can happen, and the worst happened. Tried to play it behind his net, and sliced up a big giant pie right in the back of the net. That one sucks. You know he's gonna have nightmares about that one.
Oh, that's the Chicago style, tableside, chef-inspired pizza by Charlie Lindgren. I'll be honest with you. You know what? My mom asked me, and so did my lady. They're both like, don't you ever get afraid that that's going to happen when you go to play the puck? And the truth is, when you're going to stop the puck and rim it behind the net like that, that's literally what you have to do. You have to angle it so that it ends up curving around the corner and hitting your D-man on the other side. But if the puck's bouncing, it's not sitting properly, or you're just not careful on your stick, it will bounce like that. And you got to feel for a guy like that. Charlie Lindgren, he's been in the show for a couple of years, but man, that's got to be an all-timer. You know, we talked about it earlier, the Roman Czechmanic bending over to go get his glove at the side of the net and then the Leafs scoring him 5-hole. That's going to be one of those plays you see forever. But that's going to get at least my jerky of the week. What do you think, Dave? You got one?
Yeah, I agree, and I think a close runner-up was Flower accidentally handcuffing himself against the Oilers when Dry decided to ice the puck and didn't even know what happened. He's like, what? Did McDavid score? Why is that weird? What's going on? No, McDavid didn't even touch the puck. And it was so reminiscent. Oh, it brought back nightmares for me.
Vesitosla?
The Flower, when he was playing in the World Junior Championships and he got handcuffed by that American goal when it kind of went over his head and he just kind of did the old woof. And it went behind him. That one was very similar where he just lost track of the puck and went behind him. I think this is going to close out his career as quickly as far away as the one that started it off. Man, I hope that guy never sees the law because he wouldn't do very well in handcuffs because he puts them on himself. But, man, I guarantee you that's one he'd like to have back. And then a hometown bounce, as they said on the broadcast in Edmonton when Draisaitl got that goal. That was an absolute gift. And, the Flowers, he's got a good enough sense of humor. He's been around the game long enough that he's just going to chalk that one up to bad luck, where I think a less savvy goaltender would probably let that one bother him for a little while. But, man, I love the fact that the Flower's still playing at this point in his career.
See you in court, fella. That's $5 right there.
Yeah, right? Totally, for letting one like that go. Absolutely.
And the bounce that puck took, though, it literally bounced at the exact moment to just hop over a skip, over a stick, through the 5-hole and squeak through it. I wasn't a fan of his body language after when he's all like, ugh. He's all like depressed on the ice, but that's tough, man. That's a far blue line bouncer there. You like to think that the Zamboni crew, the ice maintenance crew, had little to do with that.
That's a tough one, man. Yeah. Who knows? I know everything's pretty uniform in the National Hockey League when it comes to their ice making these in this day and age. But listen, we started off the show talking
Hold on
about...
one sec before we carry on. Just got to give a quick shout out to Gourmet Meat Express, the Brisket Jerky USA, where they are cut above everybody else. Where taste meets flavor, they do not compromise an ounce of flavor or nutrition. The best beef jerky on the market. Like I mentioned, the ultimate road trip snack. And right now, the code BISCUIT is going to get you 10% off, Biscuit69, excuse me. If you go to the link in the video description, click in that link, tap in that code, boom, get yourself 10% off the best jerky money can buy. And thanks to our boy Melvin and the team at Gourmet Meat Express for sponsoring this new segment. Sorry, carry on, Dave.
My boys ate the crap out of that jerky, by the way. Oh my
Do you have any
goodness.
left or no?
No.
I might not have any left for next week's show.
No, she gone. I think there might be one bag left. Maybe I'll bring it into next week's show so I can show you the packaging and everything. It's really good, like solid stuff. And it comes off an Amish farm, so you're not getting any of that crap. There you go. There it is. It's beautiful because you're not getting any of that stuff that RFK's screaming about. Hey, more hockey content. It might be old, it might be new, it might be a full episode, it might be a half episode, but you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?